Alright guys, in this video I'm basically going to show you, as you can see, this is maintenance day for me. I just did an oil change. Now I'm getting ready to change my spark plugs. So I just want to show you guys how to change, do a tune-up on your car and change your spark plugs. Alright, so the only thing you do is you go to these right here, and once you go right here, you basically click these and just pull them. I'm going to do it off camera just because I'm holding the camera. I don't want to break anything. You have to be careful because these are really fragile. I had to replace these a couple of times because just from the heat, and if you haven't done it for a while, even if you take it to like the mechanic, these tend to break. They're really fragile. So you basically pull this lever. You can get a screwdriver or something and put it in between here to help you kind of wedge it open. So I'm gonna pause it and do that and get because I just don't have the bolt. There's gonna be a little Torx bolt right here that you have to loosen, and once you loosen that Torx bolt, then you can freely pull these back. And once you pull these back, you have access to your coils. Basically at this point, you want to just pull your coils out. I'm gonna see if I can do it with one hand. And sometimes you can do it. So I was able to get it. So pulled that coil out. Some people, you can, if you want to, if you're not strong enough, you can buy like a coil remover to get it. Or some people get some zip ties and just, just we'll put the zip tie around this part and then they'll pull it open with the zip tie. But I mean, it's not that hard to do. So right now I'm just unplugging my coil packs from my car. And as you can see, once I do that, the spark plug is right down there. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I get that out. Don't mind my dirty engine. I did a lot of Bondo work and engine is completely filthy. So I'm done with most of my Bondo work. So I'm basically maintenance in my car. I'm gonna clean my mass air flow sensor and just make sure when I start it up, because it hasn't been started for a long time, they have fresh oils and stuff rolling in the car. Sneak preview, guys, to my duck bill. As you can see, I painted it. I'm gonna do another video on that for my part 3. All right, guys. So guys, I successfully have pulled out all 4 of the coils, and like I was telling you guys before, make sure that you have those OEM coils. As you can see, they're showing you that my coils are OEM, Audi R8 coils. It's going to be VAG, so that's just showing you guys. Another thing you want to do is look at the inside of the coil, because when you look in the inside, as you can see, you see how it still has that copper look to it. That means that I'm not getting any oil or carbon or combustion inside my vehicle, so that's definitely a good sign. Before you put them back in, you want to kind of clean around that surface area right there, but this is a good sign that your car is burning the way it needs to. So this is how it looks once you take off all of the coils to your car. As you can see, the spark plugs are all right there. And so, like I said, don't mind my dirty engine. I normally keep it clean. It's just, I've been doing a lot of work. I also use this like electric parts cleaner to kind of clean the sockets on the coils and the inside. That way, when I'm getting my contact can be 100% and I can get full spark. So it's just like a little thing that I buy that I just use. Now, like I said, these are some things to keep your car running the way it should at all times. You know, a lot of times we push for horsepower, but you'll be amazed by simply, keeping your car clean and focusing on, these little key gems like, electrical components, how you can miss out on a lot of your performance. So it's always good to maintain your performance as well as improve your performance. So guys, I just wanted to show you this right here. Basically, this is the tool that I use to take out my spark plugs. So why I use this one is, 1, it's the right size, and 2, as you can see, there's a magnet inside there, because in our engines, it's focusing here, in our engines, it really is a deep socket, so you definitely want something that can pull it out with a magnet, so you won't be trying to get, you know, a tool, or you can also loosen it up and get one of those little magnets to do it, but this one kind of just does it immediately. So as you can see, I basically, ooh, kind of got a little dirt. As you can see, I basically just put that in, and once I put that in, I just grab my ratchet, and then I just loosen it up and take it out. Okay guys, this is the way you turn it. So just letting you know, you turn it counterclockwise, if I'm saying it right, this way, just like that. Just keep going until it gets loose. I'm just gonna say this, it was real tough for me to break it loose. I got a weak ratchet, so when you're doing it, use a good ratchet, because just over time, the heat and everything in your engine can make them, you know, get a little loose. So as you can see, I'm just pulling right up, and there's my spark plug. As you can see, I pulled it out, and there's my spark plug. You always want to just kind of check your spark plug so you can read your vehicle. It's kind of not zooming, but it looks like I was running a little rich. Could be from restriction to me cleaning my air filter, but this is from a while, you know. So always just kind of look at your spark plug to get a reading on, you know, what your vehicle is telling you. I know that I have my tune to the max, so I expect, you know, with my new upgraded fuel injectors to be pushing a lot of fuel, but I have to just really make sure that my mass airflow sensor stays clean, and that I have enough air to, you know, combine with the right amount of fuel. I know I've been working on my car, and I started my car with a lot of dust around, so that could also, I'm sure my mass airflow sensor is dirty, so that's why I'm doing a tune-up, because I just basically knew that I was going to have some issues. Okay guys, just for a side note, I went ahead and got a bigger ratchet, and I just used an adapter from a 1/2 inch to 3/8 because my things were really tough to unloosen. So I just went ahead and did that, just to kind of let you guys know, if you're doing it or you're facing any issues, you can break it loose with a bigger ratchet. All right. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to measure the gap on your spark plug. How you can measure the gap on your spark plug, I'm sorry, I'm doing this by myself, is you get this tool, and this tool, let me just go ahead and show you this tool first. So this tool right here basically gives you, like for example, if the gap is 0.25, then you put it 0.25. So it basically gives you a reading of the gap on your spark plug. So what you do with this tool is you put it like this, and you can just kind of bend it. If you ever want to open it up, you just put it right there, and that's how you open it up. So basically at this point, I'm going to put the new spark plugs in the same way I took the old ones out, put the coil packs back, and that's pretty much it. So that's how you change your spark plugs. Give yourself a tune-up on your vehicle. All right. Okay guys, cleaned up the engine bay. Looks a lot better. And there you go. Got the spark plugs back in there, ready to rock and roll. All right, thanks for tuning in.